It's a wall.
I'll I'll stand back a little bit and look as well.
You do notice over here, again, a sort of discolored area that looks like it might be a secret passage
Oh,
to the other ones you've seen.
somebody come blow it up
You know what to do. Point it out dimensions so try to open it.
right here to my right.
Okay. It opens fairly easily. I mean, it's ultimately just a door at the end of the day, not locked or anything.
Smash it anyways.
Hear the echo of its slamming like through the entire area.
Oh, we
Oh,
already
we
killed the
already
leader.
killed
We
their
need to
leader. We need to
intimidate them some
intimidate
more.
them some more. There you go. Alright, so
All right,
yeah, it's like looking.
let's go in. I can't see anything.
Oh. Hold on. Alright, there you go.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh. So there's a kind of a staircase down, and at the end of the kind of staircase, you see another secret door.
Do it.
And as you open it up, you kind of see that it goes back to the area that you guys were at before, sort of in the center.
Oh, cool.
As you're kind of walking through this and checking it out, you realize that this is probably the way that Glassstaff kind of made his exit as you guys were over here, or attempted to make his exit as you guys were over here.
Nice. Uh,
Nice.
catching everybody up with us.
Um, Jinsey, as you were peering around, you also noticed a bunch of stuff on his desk as you were looking, kind of looking over, looking for stuff.
Oh, should I go back and look at the desk more intently? What it, what it?
What do I see here?
Yeah, yeah. What do I
All right,
notice?
so you see, let's see here, on the desk. As you kind of open up the drawer to the desk, you find four more of the key components. You have here.
Nice.
You also find various papers and notes kind of stacked neatly on the desk. And they mostly consist of the wizard's orders to various alchemists and apothecaries in nearby settlements to procure more materials for his workshop. You also find a letter that's signed the Black Spider's seal.
Okay. Okay. You can forge documents, right?
I can
I
forge
can't forge
documents.
documents.
So, what if we did something like scrap those orders and had them all meet somewhere, so we could get them all kind of in one area, or maybe like send a letter to Spider, like maybe try to like uh get a meeting together with him or something.
So this could be
So this
interesting
could be
too.
interesting too.
I also
I
have
also have
a disguise
a
kit,
disguise kit,
and I can
and
forge
I can forge
documents.
documents.
oh,
And
We have
we have
the glass
the
staff
glass
and
staff
his
and
robes,
his robe,
effectively already
effectively
disguised.
already disguised.
But I could
this
act
But I could act
as glass
this
staff,
glass staff.
this is so happening.
You are an elf, and you're an elf,
and I'm an elf.
and I'm an elf. This is amazing.
Okay. Where's my goblin? I need my goblin.
He says, "Here, I'm right here." Your goblin body pillow. All right, here he is.
Cool. um. Okay. Let's. What do you want to do? So we need to get out of here for now. I guess we need to.
Well, no,
Well, no,
there's more
there's more
prisoners.
prisoners, and
Yeah. We need to continue on. Is what I mean. But
for did you check this room over here?
Did I check?
Did I check?
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything about any of this. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna be interested in it.
Okay.
You guys gonna open the letter?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's open it.
That was what.
Alright, so the letter says, Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Yarno. Don't disappoint me.
Where's Aldrich and Yarn?
Albrecht, yeah. Albrek. And Yarno is what he said.
Well, Yarno is Gabriel's associate that she's looking for. We should ask her. Why? We should go. Let's go out here. Let's talk to her.
Okay.
Gabriel, why is this letter talking about Yarno?
She says, Yarno? I don't know any Yarno. Should I?
You asked us to look for Yarno. Said that you hadn't seen him.
So it was actually Sildar that had asked you guys to look for Yarno. Just FYI.
Was it Sildar? Because I have it down as Gabriel.
I don't even have that.
I don't even have that name down.
I got a
I got a
Bo Gentle.
Gentle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gentle's Sister Gariel said that the spell book that she wants you to go and ask Agatha about.
That's right.
That she thinks belongs to a Gentle.
That's right.
That
You want to
but
hard.
Gariel says, yeah, since I'm a Yarno, but perhaps Sildar will.
Cool.
Right, so
Should we write a
we
letter
write
back
a
to
letter
this
back
guy
to this guy saying that
we captured
we
ourselves
captured ourselves
and to meet us
and
somewhere to deal with
somewhere
it?
to deal with them?
Uh,
How would you send it to him?
yeah. Well, let's move forward and see if we can't capture somebody. Maybe we can capture like someone to deliver it for us. And free the other humans that are in there.
Open this up.
I'm gonna check this door.
All right, you guys gonna go into this room down here?
Yeah. Well,
as you're getting close, Droop says, "That's where the skeletons are."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
let them come. So let me ask Drew. Let me ask Droop. Do you have any, any suggestions on how to beat them?
He says, "I never go in there, but maybe they'll think you're red brands because of your clothes."
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
I,
He says, he tells you he's gonna stay outside because he doesn't have a cloak.
that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right. Let's go in.
Remind this man of
Find
his
this
life
man
path.
is like that.
Right.
All right. So as you walk in, let's see here. You see three large stone sarcophagi standing within the crypt, and standing kind of propped up next to each one is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. As you kind of gingerly step in and look at them, the skeleton's heads slowly turn to look at you, creaking of their bones. They stare at you for a second and then go back to standing still.
Ooh. So there's this door to the right.
Got a door here. Two doors.
I can't see your ping if you're pinging.
I got.
I got right there. Double doors here and this regular door here.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna go up to this door and kind of listen and look under as well.
You hear what sounds like some female voices on the other side, but nothing else.
Oh. Hey, Farun.
Oh, wait, what?
Well, maybe we should get Garel to go in first
Okay.
to see.
You guys try the door and it's locked.
Oh well, let me lockpick it then.
Did we ever figure out what that was like? It was a sleight of hand check.
There should be.
I have.
You should be able to roll with your thieves tool.
Yeah. But when you do, it asks for your attribute.
It would be dexterity.
Yeah.
All right. Check here.
Do I get advantage since I have my whole party for moral support?
Help really works that way.
Aw.
Would work if you want to try to break the door down.
I'm rubbing his shoulder from behind. You got this.
Well, if I fail, then I'll get Ortu to throw Pharaoh through it.
Yeah, you're not unfortunately able to. Oh, no, just kidding. You are able to.
Ah.
Right when it felt like it was gonna break.
Yeah. So as you're playing around with your pigs, click, you hear it open, and the door's open.
Ooh.
Alright, inside, as you walk in, you guys should be able to move in now. You see a long room kind of partitioned into three areas. These are sort of like jail walls here, like bars. Iron bars walling off the north and the south. There's filthy straw lines on the floors of those cells. And the doors are hinged and secured by chains and padlocks here and here. And I'm pinging again, you guys can't see it. There's a pair of disheveled human women in the cell down here, and there's a boy up here, and who looks like a girl, because I didn't change the token. That's canon now. Alright, there we go.
Holy crap! He had a sex change right before my eyes.
All right, we're gonna leave him in there.
Alright,
No.
You're freaking me out with your metamorphosis. I don't want to.
He's a shape changer.
Right.
Let's see. So, the lady on this side runs up to the bars. Oh, thank goodness you're here. The Red Branch just ran out. Did you see them?
Oh yeah, we saw him. We're the reason they did.
We took down glass for them.
Who are you? Why are you here? She tells you that her name is Myrna, and these are her two kids, 13-year-old Nars over on the other side, and 8-year-old Ilsa over here. And she tells you that they murdered her husband, Thel, a few days ago.
Oh yeah.
And they basically returned and abducted her and her family from their home in Phandelver, and that they were planning to sell them into slavery.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not interested anymore.
Yeah.
But they're super grateful to you for rescuing them. And she says, "Oh, please get us out of here. We don't know too much about the hideout. We know they have, these tall furry monsters over on the other side, but maybe you've already defeated them. We know there's a wizard."
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, we fucked them all up.
How is that?
So are the do we have the keys at this point, or do I need to pick the locks on the cells?
You'll need to pick the locks.
All right.
I'm gonna just let you do it because there's no real time constraint or anything here. So, you guys pick the locks on the cells and get them out. Got a whole party in here now.
Like one big happy family.
Have any of them? I want to know if any of them have seen anything suspicious about these skeletons that we're about to go back across.
So they kind of stop before they get to the door, and they say, "What about those guys?" Pointing at the skeletons.
Well,
They haven't been moving for us other than to stare at us, but
I am mighty
attractive.
So.
As I roll my eyes and walk back out into this room.
I want to note that Gary heard him say that.
Ching knows it.
Ching knows it. He is at the Prophecy Hotel. It's now canon. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Mm.
I'm ready to go back.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go down to these double doors and
About to have them fully
Alright, so
sealed.
as Nilsa, Nilsa, kind of puts one foot out the door, the skeletons, kind of their arms move up, and they sort of brandish their weapons and look at her, but don't make a move otherwise.
let's think about this for a second. Are they like, are they movable? Like, if we were to go and touch them, like, can we like basically go lock them in this armory room up here?
Try. You're welcome to try.
Alright, Jonesy, pick up the skeleton. Drag it up.
Drag it up. With your gnome big balls.
Yeah.
I want to see this.
I mean, I'm already holding like 100 pounds on me worth of other shit. No, we should yeah, if they're gonna move while the prisoners are in there.
I get the feeling they're gonna move every time we try and shoot them to basically defend themselves.
It sounds like we're giving orders to defend your hand, but what the prisoners escape?
Okay. So I've got a disguise kit. So I want to put a disguise on one of the kids and see if we can walk them through without being detected.
Okay. Can you pop your? I don't remember what you have to do for a disguise kit. Does it just take a few minutes, I'm assuming, or something?
I can.
Like
No. Let's see.
It's just a
Thing that like useful
like
when
when
the kid
just
just rolls.
rolls. Okay.
Yeah, and then you gotta tell it like strength
I
or.
don't think there's really much with it. Let me just check. Disguise kit. Alright, so contains cosmetics, hair dye, and small props that let you create disguises that change your physical appearance. You can add your so you don't really need to make an ability check for this. There's no real time constraint or anything. But if you want to try to do like a good disguise, you can go ahead and roll for it. You can see how good the disguise is.
Yeah, what do you want me to roll?
Roll
Well, you can click on it and it asks for like strength, dexterity, constitution.
Oh, okay.
Do wisdom, I guess, maybe, or.
Yeah. Go ahead and go ahead and do wisdom. Like, you can do any of the wisdom skills. I don't know what to pick for that one.
No.
You painted them into a clown.
I mean, hey, if they're indistinguishable from, or they're.
Yeah. Kind of smear the makeup like across their faces and say, "Get out of here." And it's pretty horrifying. All right, so you walking them out the door.
Yeah, so I disguise the one kid and then just let him step in the room and see what happens.
All right, so you take I think it's Nars, I can't remember. And as she steps in the room, she steps in the room, the skeletons attack.
Of course.
Dang it!
They go for her. So I'm gonna have you guys are gonna have to roll initiative.
Ah, crap.
Why is it keep not getting my thing?
I have the power.
With a rebel
With a
yell?
rebel yell? By the power of Grayskull!
I need one more. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna. Oh crap! I pressed the back button on accident.
Bye.
Bye.
Had everything the way I liked it too.
Critical miss.
I'm gonna count it that way. I totally fumbled that one. Alright, I'm gonna attack the skeleton nearest to the lady that came out.
Alright, cool. Let's run. Yep, go for it.
I am raging, right? Okay.
Nice, that is definitely a hit. Right. As you see the skeleton turn towards your, whoosh, you slam it in the back with your, cuts down through the rib cage and several ribs go flying off. The skeleton's still standing, but it's kind of lopsided now as it kind of picks up its short sword and continues to try to launch through the grill.
I want to point out that that's literally the least amount of damage I can do.
Well, you almost destroyed the skeleton, so you should feel good.
Hmm.
Alright, Ferone, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to. I'm going to move over across the room. Have a better vantage point. And I'm going to attack your sorcery point.
But that's all, folks.
Use twin spell
to hit.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go against that guy and that guy with a firebolt.
Which guys? These guys?
And also roll for Gary.
Yeah, so the top two guys.
Okay. Go for it.
So I assume I do two, right? Or do two attacks. To see if I hit both.
Yeah, I think so. If you put the spell in the chat, we can take a look at it.
The twin spell?
The twin spell?
Yeah, it just basically targets both.
Target spell. Yeah, I would say you roll. And they both hit. And
Shazam.
you guys are going to be done with this battle by the time I get Uriel's initiative added here. Alright, so let's see. Which was to which?
I'll do the higher one to the one that Ortier fought.
Okay. That is enough to kill it.
Nice. He's skeleton.
Flaming skeleton.
Goes up in flames until he's just a charred black skeleton falls to the ground. Or no, I just wanted to turn to ashes. Just pile of ashes.
Your flames just incinerate him and the bones just dissolve as your rage burns into a
I was gonna say, alternatively, because it's a skeleton, fire does nothing. It's now on fire and attacking you. Yeah, fair. That's fair.
Alright, so the other guy, you blast a bolt at the other guy, and it kind of explodes on the wall behind him, but does light him on fire, and you see, he's kind of getting charred, and looks like it kind of slowed him down a little bit. Alright, that was this guy, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, so...
Wait. I thought you attacked the one.
I attacked both of them.
The twin bolt.
Oh, you attacked this one with both of them?
No, I attacked one to one and one to the other.
Okay, so
My twin spell lets me attack two different monsters.
you killed this one and then this one's the other one you hit.
Yeah.
Just trying to understand.
Alright, so this skeleton that you hit with the firebolt is gonna here and attack Ortier. Tower
Farming
farming
damage.
damage. Yeah, it's just 5 damage.
All it makes
All
me
it
think
makes me
of is
think
God
of
of
is
War,
God
and
of
I just
War,
want
and
to
I
see
just want to
Kratos.
see Kratos just. Alright. Next skeleton's up. He's gonna go for Ron in the back.
Oh, you get away from me.
Oh, he went with the short sword. Gets a 14. A miss. Kratos is gonna dodge out of the way. Kind of shamble over to you a little bit slowly.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Jinsey.
Nice. So I'm going to swoosh over here to the other side of this skeleton to get advantage. And then I'm going to sneak attack with my short sword. So that is a 23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And then Shazam with my 11.
Alright, how does he die?
I kind of the same as before, where I run up the back of the skeleton, effectively running my sword up its armor, dislocating his bones from its spinal cord. And as I come back to the ground, he basically just kind of crumbles apart.
Nice. As he crumbles, you see a little bit of like the magic that was sort of animating him, like out of existence, and a little kind of a splash of light.
Nice.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, and then my bonus action, I'm gonna do my dash, and then if I go right here, this gives advantage. Yeah, then that gives advantage on this guy right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Across. Yeah.
Right. Cool. Okay. That's it.
All right. Orchid. I'm gonna yell out run at the center scope.
Right. So I just see Anthony wailing his arms, like trying to look as scary as possible. Dragging his axe in the stone. Oh, that's awesome. Love it.
Wait, you don't have advantage on because you're not flanking technically, but
Well, you said earlier that.
what?
Has to be complete
To be
opposite.
complete opposite. So, yeah, you have to be opposite. You have to have.
Oh, so not. So the flanking doesn't count towards the whole party. It just accounts to whoever's flanking.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I gotcha. Gotcha.
I mean, I don't know. That could, thinking about that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, right? Because like the idea with flanking is they're paying attention to one person, so like the other person sort of like has an advantage to attack them because they're distracted. So. Yeah. Yeah, I'll play it that way. I mean, we can do house rules on that. Flanking's already like an option feature, so it's not really.
So, I mean, do you want to use flanking or not?
We are using flanking. Yeah. Okay.
Because on the D&D wiki it says when making a melee attack, get advantage if your opponent is threatened by a character or creature friendly to you on the opponent's opposite border or opposite corner.
Okay. So.
So I'd have to,
You'd have to be in a different spot then. Yep.
and I mean technically I can't right now because
That's right.
you don't. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that misses unfortunately. So
What is this?
you're 12.
That was my roll.
Oh. I thought you rolled already. That's why I was asking.
Are you assuming his rolls?
Go for it. I am.
I'm gonna make this a reckless attack too.
All right, go for it.
So I do have advantage. Haha.
Just roll a fucking dice. Hey.
Wow, that definitely hits. Jesus. All right. Roll damage. Damn. One hit.
Yeah.
The skull just like explodes as the axe hits it, and like pieces shatter everywhere, and the skeleton crumbles to the ground. Thus concluding combat.
Sweet.
It's like
Very cool. So I walk up to the person I disguised and kind of like slowly wipe my poor disguise job off, apologizing, and yeah, and then
her eyes are just like saucers at this point. I don't like watching you guys like dispatch. She's like in shock. She's only 8 years old, so.
that's fair. Where's my goblin?
Go outside. Oh yeah, he's hanging out.
Yeah, call.
He's a freaking coward, man.
Yeah, I want to yell for my goblin when I just kind of like put my hand in my mouth and go, Goblin!
His name's Droop. He has a name.
All right, fine. Droop! Everything's dead.
So he like peeks his head around the corner and everything's good. And, like gingerly walks in.
Yeah, I would ask him to console her, but goblins, I guess, are kind of not meant for that.
So he kind of moves over here and next room peeks through the double doors, which are actually unlocked, and he says, "That's the trap room over there. Be careful."
Do the traps activate when the doors open?
He says, "No, they activate when you step on the trap, so you have to hug the walls."
Okay.
Does he know
Does he know which? Sorry. He tells you it's like in the middle of the hallway, basically.
Do these skeletons
Do the skeletons have anything for me to grab? They do not. Actually, let me double check, just make sure I'm not lying about that.
damn skeletons?
Damn
and
skeletons and their loose
pockets.
pocket. I think they may actually have something. Where is this?
Should we be getting XP for all these encounters too?
Yes. We can add it up once you guys kind of exit.
Okay,
It's
cool.
easier to do it that way.
Cool.
All at once. You don't find anything on the skeletons.
Useless. All right, let's.
What about in the sarcophaguses? Yeah, you can go ahead and open those up. As you kind of root around in there and flip the lids open, you find more skeletons in there, and you find one of them has a platinum signet ring.
What's up?
You want the ring?
Sure.
Do I have to type?
Do I have to type?
Can I just make an arcana check, see if there's anything magical
about the ring? Sure. You do your ritual again, chanting.
Oh, I could do
Oh, I
that.
could do that too.
Detect
Oh,
magic.
yeah. You're not going to be able to do an check to detect that. You'll have to do detect magic.
You said.
Arcana is more like history and stuff, not exactly like detecting magic in the space you're in at the moment.
You said it's just like a generic looking platinum ring.
Yeah.
And where
Never mind. Signet ring.
the signet ring? Where do we find it?
In one of the
And one of the
sarcophaguses.
sarcophaguses.
Oh, cool. Okay. Platinum signet ring. Cool. Yeah. So let me walk in this room real quick.
We gotta check the double doors. Let me
Yeah.
view the barrier for you. Clear the barrier. Alright. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of slowly step in this first kind of square. But I want to basically check for traps.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. I mean, Troop has already told you there's traps in there, but
Yeah, I want to see where the.
you can see. It looks like you can tell, just like he said.
Um.
You can see it kind of going along. You guys hear me?
Yeah, you cut out a little bit, but.
Oh, sorry. The ledge kind of goes along both sides, so you can probably like gingerly walk across either side. But in these kind of four squares here, you'll notice the floor looks like a little bit different. There's a goblin.
Yeah. Let me look at something real quick.
The hallway is just generally like, the walls are kind of decorated with like faux columns every 10 feet or so. There's like a relief carving on the doors, but there's really nothing else kind of too significant in here. Everything's covered in a thick layer of dust.
Gotcha. I kind of want to. Does anyone have any rope?
I have rope.
Um.
My rope on the guy that we left in the inn.
Yeah, I used mine on the dude we almost drowned. Yeah, it's well, no, because somebody set him on fire.
Now he's a candle.
Yeah, so basically, I want to tie the rope and anchor myself to to Oratir, and then just kind of like slowly step on the first.
I'm gonna slowly untie the rope from myself.
Yeah. You cool? You cool with that, Ortier?
Fine.
All right, so you put some pressure on the first kind of tile here, and nothing happens.
Cool. So that basically means I step on it.
Yep, you step on it, and you are carrying your pack at this point, right?
Yeah.
With hundreds of pounds or whatever you have in there.
Yes.
All right, so as you kind of step a little bit further on, the floor actually gives way, and the rope goes taut, and the floor falls out below you, and you see there's like a big pit basically underneath. It's about 20 feet down to the bottom, pretty deep.
Oh man.
Like 2 stories ish deep, and it's pretty far down there, and it just looks like a dirt floor at the bottom. The floor is basically like a false floor.
Oh.
I'm gonna slowly dangle my gnome into this hole.
I'm not this. I'm not that kind of gnome. All right, so I'm gonna climb back up to right here, and I'm gonna look at Ortier and say, "You're gonna have to throw me."
There are ledges you can walk across on either side, like I mentioned a couple times.
Okay, and,
No. He needs me to throw him.
yeah.
Toss me.
We're still gonna be connected by the rope too, so I'm gonna pull him back in midair.
I feel like a yo-yo.
Like gnomish paddle ball.
All right, but you're so with these ledges, you're saying we can all fit on them, like they're wide enough for everyone to fit on.
I like single file.
Okay. Okay. All right, so let's just I guess walk across that ledge.
All right.
Take the rope off and give it back to Farron. There will be plenty of times to throw me.
Fastball special.
All right. Everybody kind of helps each other gingerly make their way across without further incident.
I think there might be a door there.
Indeed, there is. What that icon is for. Hey. All right. Yeah. Southwest. Yeah, that is, I believe, supposed to be a door. I don't know why it's showing up that way on the map. It's a door.
It's underneath. That's why there's the dotted line.
He prevented spoilers.
See what that is? There you go.
Cool.
All I hear is the GM's a liar.
My word is law, minion.
Word is lie.
Suddenly you all fall into a fire pit and just burn up. Game over.
That little door? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that little door.
Drooper, come to me.
Alright. So are you guys exiting at this point? Because you've been pretty much everywhere.
Yeah,
You don't see anybody else.
We've been all up in this place.
All up in it.
Yeah, do we want to go back up since we're over here close to this way, or do we want to go use that other exit we found?
Let's just go.
Okay. Yep. Yep. We leave.
Alright. Congratulations for clearing out the Tressendor Manor.
Ha
Next you guys get now. Jesus. So much math.
Does Frone get bonus XP every time he flinches someone?
I mean, not counting that XP, but tally if you want.
That's a different kind of exercise.
That's for his special level.
Yeah. Oh, and when it levels up, just you wait.
Looks like about 2,300 total that you can split amongst the party. 2,300.
So that's 766 apiece.
Make sure I didn't miss any.
Yeah, 766.
Yep, no, that's good. Okay. Cool. All right.
I believe that's a level.
No, it's 2,700 is the level. We should have been 1750 unless you got a bonus.
Yeah, I was at 1750.
Well, then I did math wrong somewhere.
I should put it at
2516.
25, 16.
Oh, listen to that music.
Oh, close. Hey. All right. So you guys exit the Tressendor Manor, and
Let's go back to the Sleeping Giant.
Nilsa and
Oh yeah.
everybody kind of thanks you, and they run off back towards their house.
Goodbye. Have a
She's
wonderful
gonna
one.
tell you that she's gonna head back to the shrine for now to go take care of some business now that your adventuring is done.
Goodbye, Carrie.
Bye, Carrie. She says, "Come visit me later."
Ooh. That's enough for me to not do anything.
Holla.
All right. So you guys going to the Sleeping Giant?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Make your way back there. Open up the chest area, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But that guy's still
That guy left there. He's currently unconscious after being there for multiple hours, and he fell asleep. So
You pulling up the map for it?
no, we don't really need the map.
Oh.
Unless you guys, I mean, you're not gonna fight him or anything, right?
No, but we gotta unlock the chest, right? Do we have?
So you guys are gonna try to unlock it? Okay.
Yeah. Do we have the? So I've got 8 puzzle pieces, right? And then you both picked up some.
I have 4.
I have 4.
And Anthony, you have 4, right?
I thought you had all of them.
Somebody has them.
We only have
Yeah.
12 total.
Somebody picked him up from the desk, right?
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
yeah, so
Yeah.
even
So
when we were talking to the guy that we tracked down here, he said that there's only 3 sets. So I think we're good.
Yeah. So you have 12 pieces in total now.
Okay. I'll do the green.
So as you're like trying to put the pieces in, you sort of realize that the pieces that are the same color don't necessarily fit together in the
Interesting.
the hole areas. Like they can't like squeeze them in, can't force them in.
Trying to figure it out.
See one already.
See one already.
That has to do that.
Yeah, and then this
Yeah,
one.
and then this one.
I can't
Can't
turn it.
turn
There
it.
we go.
There we go.
Nailed it.
I believe it.
Who already did one? Like who keeps taking mine?
But we need that
Oh, we
one
need
up
that
there.
one up there.
Yeah, this has to go here. There's no other choice for it.
You don't know that.
This other piece won't fit.
I mean, the way that
The way
piece
that
goes, there's really
goes, there's really
nothing else for it.
nothing else for it.
There's literally no other way to do it.
Ugh.
It's not making so much sense.
Oh, that'll work.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Someone else can take that.
So I think these both turn.
turn. Yeah, you can rotate all the pieces.
Shit, no, that doesn't work. Can I flip
I
the pieces?
flip the pieces. Negatory.
What about like that?
Oops, sorry. That one's probably gonna go like that.
But now it's not moved down.
Now it's not moved down.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, this one rotates. Hold on. No, 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 not that one. Leave that one the way it was.
Nice.
Sweet. Oh,
Nice.
sorry.
As you put the last piece in, you see a shimmering kind of on the surface of the chest, and you hear a lock click, click.
It's gonna blow.
That's gonna blow. Chest lid opens slowly, and Furon, you feel what feels like abjuration magic kind of vanishing from the chest, and the lid is now open.
There's 100 copper inside.
Good job, guys. Everybody gets
Nailed it.
100 XP for figuring out the chest puzzle.
Nice. Dang.
We're so close.
Like, yeah. Ah.
Just go like kill a boar or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so you open the chest up, I assume?
Yep.
And inside, you see a glittering hoard, glittering stash of treasure, of actually mostly magical-looking items. The first thing you see is a carved obsidian black spider idol with 3 moonstone eyes. The second thing you see is kind of like a playing card, and as you flip it over, there's a symbol of a black spider on the back.
This Black Spider guy's really all about himself, isn't he?
Narcissistic.
Find 2 potions of healing, 2 potions of greater healing, a potion of heroism. You guys do know these potions. Like for potions, you can take like a tiny little taste test and figure out what it is. Unlike other magic items.
Oh.
You also see a very ornate black dagger with a very wicked-looking edge. It's like got a curved blade with kind of a hook on the end.
Yes, I would like to have a flight of potions. I would like to see these.
What was that? What was that last blade? Sorry.
Ornate black dagger.
Ornate black dagger.
That seems like a sorcerer.
Hey, I do have a dagger. Stabby stabby.
And the last thing you find is an interesting look lantern. As you look at it, kind of the area where like the light come out the side is sort of painted like an eyeball.
That sounds like a puzzle. That's totally how Legend of Zelda.
John, all I saw was the motion you made towards your mouth, and then like none of the words came through.
It's totally how Legend of Zelda. Yeah.
I know, right?
Shine it somewhere on a wall.
I'll give you some into the potion of heroism. You gain 10 temporary hit points that last for an hour. And for the same duration, you're also under the effect of the bless spell, which basically means you get extra D4, I think, on your attack rolls. So that's what the potion of heroism does.
So, like with the ornate black dagger, is that something where we go get it like inspected and they tell us what it is or more about it, kind of thing?
Yeah, if there's someone in town that can identify it for a cost, you can do that. Alternately, you can take a short rest to kind of concentrate on it and see if you can attune to it.
You guys,
If it is a magical item.
yeah. You guys mind if I try to attune to the dagger?
Hey, I gotta tune this stuff too.
Atuna Matata.
Cool.
You guys like doing it there in the inn?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's kind of quiet, right? Yeah.
We got the sleeping guy next to us.
Hey man, you take over the sleeping giant.
Dude.
Turn that baby around.
Well, yeah. I may need your forgery skills at some point.
There you go. Alright, so you guys all take a short rest sort of in the common room and pick like one thing to focus on or do something else for the short rest if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the dagger.
A bless.
hissing and attuning to these items, you sort of commune with them, and you sort of realize the item's purpose. So the dagger is a dagger of venom. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with this magic weapon, and once per day you can use an action to cause a thick black poison to coat the blade. The poison remains for 1 minute or until an attack using the weapon hits a creature, and then the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or else take 10 poison damage and become poisoned for a minute.
Nice.
That once per day.
Nice. Can you link that in chat? Is that like a?
Drop dagger.
Because I believe there's a way for me to click.
I can put it in your inventory.
Yeah.
I think you can do it as well.
Yeah. If you.
I'm just gonna do that. That'll be easier.
Okay.
So you're taking the hit. Alright, so it's at the bottom. There's a little, like, if you mouse over the bottom right by the number 1, there's a little eye icon, and you click on that, and then you can, like, expand the text area to read about it. It's not the best interface, but it works. Alright, the staff. Let's see. Alright, Faron, I'll just put this in your inventory. Alright, it is a staff of defense. So you can check it out in your inventory and read all about it, but +1 bonus to your AC, and it has 10 charges which you can spend on mage armor, which costs a charge, or shield, which costs 2 charges. And the charges get reset every morning, I think, at dawn. 1d6 + 4 charges get reset every day at dawn. So, if you want to like add those 2 spells to your spell book, kind of as like make a note that they're from the staff and they're not like spells you can just normally cast.
What's the name of one of the spells?
Mage armor.
Yeah, so a little trick, if in the top right, if you click the eye for information and then you search for mage armor, you can click and drag those over into your thing, and it will populate it with all the information for you, which is nice. Because here, 1 second. So.
So we have carved obsidian, black moonstone.
So then what you can do is you can click and drag that like into your spell thing.
I already have Raider Kills spell.
Potion of hero. So
Okay.
black dagger that rhymes.
But you can do that with like items, spells, things like that. And it makes it easier and it copies all the stats over for you.
Basically, I can just like note somewhere that the mage armor comes from the staff.
You can all your spells are editable on your spell book.
Yeah.
So you can click the little gear and type notes or whatever you want to do. And I'm just gonna, you can keep track of how many charges you use on the staff. I don't imagine generally you don't usually cast mage armor more than like once per fight anyway. So,
Yeah.
but keep track somewhere.
So basically,
So
then I should also remove the glass staff that I put into my.
Yeah, put a separate one in. Yep. You guys are loaded down. You're gonna have to start a treasure stash somewhere.
Yeah, I kind of want to take over this tavern and have this be our.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I would say probably talk to the town master.
Yeah.
But kicking you've pretty much run off all the red brands you know of at this point.
Cool. Is there any way we can find the deed inside of the tavern and uh, I can get Ferran to forge my signature on it?
Sure. Yeah, you can look around. There's not really any desks or anything in there, but let's see. Go back and look at the tavern.
I need to put this back to
Back to all right. Let's see. There was no upstairs. Um, say you find a deed back here in the kitchen area. It's gotta be
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and so I get Ferran to forge a copy of it in my name instead of whoever else's.
all right. Make a check for that. It would probably be dexterity, but if you have a forger's kit or something, you can go proficient on that check. With that.
I do have a forger. Would that be
Yeah.
dexterity?
Dexterity. Yeah, you can do a dex check for that. But if you should be proficient in the kit if it was part of like your background, so you can add your proficiency bonus to that, which I would assume is dexterity, but I don't know. Yeah.
I would think because like part of my background that I chose, I think proficiencies were like sleight of hand and well, yeah, so sleight of hand is dexterity, so that sounds right.
Yeah, that's already dex.
So I would assume that
I
was.
I can look it up real quick. Just check.
I would assume.
Because I think when you click on it, it asks for what.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Someone says it's not explicitly specified which ability. Ultimately, it's up to your DM which ability is used for any ability check, and the default matching of skills and abilities is only a default.
Go
So,
ahead and do sleight of hand. That's fine. That makes the most sense.
Okay.
What's your lowest score in?
Good sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. You'd be a great evil DM, Anthony.
Oh man,
Well,
that's terrible.
I mean,
All right.
we'll just look at their sheet.
So you, yeah, you make the forgery, and you know it's passable. It doesn't look, it's nothing fantastic, but it's passable.
nice. That's all we need.
Looks pretty official.
Did we look at the other stuff we got out of the chest?
You guys write it down already?
I was just saying, like, did we look at the idol to see if there's anything magical about it, or the playing card?
Not yet.
Yeah, we didn't really divvy up.
But yeah.
I have it all written down.
So, well, can you move us in the tavern? Haha. Yeah, so we've moved into our new tavern, straightened things up a little bit. We've lit up a fire, and we're now surrounding the table, checking out our spoils.
And the service here sucks. Can't even get a
Nah, serve your damn self.
Not fair.
You guys gonna leave the bartender back there?
Yeah, I don't really care about him.
Wait, can we hire him?
The guy that we tied up and left in a small hole in the ground that we've been
I mean, we should be pretty intimidating at this point.
His pay will be his life, and he'll be the bartender.
There you go.
That sounds like slavery.
With jobs.
No, we're giving him his life. You don't understand.
He's a prisoner with a job. Like, come on.
He's a prisoner with a job.
No, I don't care what we do with him. If it was up to me, I'd kill him. So,
I say we make it up to Gen Z.
Alright, it's his bar now.
that's fair. So I kind of disappear in the back and do what I need to do, and then
Clean it up.
Can we at least get him out of here?
yeah, I'll leave that to one of you larger gentlemen to.
I'll just leave. I'll leave the body in your bar. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so he's dead. Unless you want me to describe it, like.
Describe that on your screen.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
You guys hear a little gurgling noise as Lindsay comes back into that.
I can just go cremate him.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
Go for it.
Gross, Gross says, I don't give a shit at this point. Just do what you're gonna do and let's move on.
Somebody make
Okay, so
You know, set the fire in the kitchen.
yeah,
Hope nothing ever catches.
yeah. So I've killed him.
body in the oven.
No, I want to use that to cook food.
Answering riddle. Let's do this.
No, I've killed him and then Ferran cremated him, so we're good now.
All right. Spread his ashes under the inn. And, pray that Sister Gariel never finds out.
Yeah, there we go.
Forever may he haunt this place.
All right. Well, for all intents and purposes, the inn is yours. I don't think anybody else in the village is going to come among you.
Ha ha!
Talk to the town master if you want. He would be the official authority on that.
Hell yeah.
I already got official authority.
That it is ours.
Nice. Cool. So then we want to look at the carved obsidian black spider idol and the playing card. Do we want to?
You're going to need to cast detect magic if you want to actually see it.
How we got the bar to sit in.
Time waste. All right. So you cast it. You don't feel anything magical about either of those items. However, the lantern of revealing, you sense magical abilities. I just told you what it was. It's a lantern of revealing. I revealed it's a lantern of revealing.
We've been doing that a lot.
See what I did there? Hey man, I have like 5 hours sleep. Give me a break.
This is so meta. It's crazy.
Alright, so you have a lantern of revealing.
Sweet.
How do we want to divvy all this up?
Well, we still don't know a whole lot about those two items, but we can get the chest and we can bring it up here and at least have it. Can you take the bears away so we can get it in the kitchen and stuff? In the stables, I guess. Oh, the stable's fine. Cool. Oh, that guy. We cremated him. But that's cool. So let's bring the chest up and at least put it in this back kitchen, and then we can store stuff in it.
Alright, who's taking the lantern? I can put it in somebody's inventory. I'll take it.
That's a neat looking lantern.
It is really cool looking.
Alright. Good stuff. Alright, I'll delete them. Cremated bartender.
Thanks.
How kind of you.
Alright, so it's about, let's see. We started there, and you guys did that, and I'd say it's like early afternoon at this point.
Sweet. So do we want to
You want to divvy up the potions.
I have those things.
For potion usage, I'm just going to say it's a blanket bonus action used for any potion. You can copy this, just FYI, so make it simple.
Okay.
Drink my gummy berry juice and then I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna get my lean on.
I'll just I mean I'll hold on to
I feel like the potions might benefit you guys more than me.
I'll take the right. I'll just take the 2 potions of healing.
My armor's
If
like
you want-
17 now.
I'll take the 2 potions of greater healing.
It's like, hasn't even like gotten a scratch on it.
Oh.
Foreshadowing.
So you're the tank from now on.
That's what I heard.
More like a distraction. Still can't hit me.
some point at Town Master's Hall.
Ah, yes, I forgot about that.
So that, in case you guys hadn't written that down, he said he'd have some more info for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like a drink. Let's
Taking the potion of heroism.
I'll say either one of you.
that increases your HP temporarily for like an hour or so. If you want to take it and get super tanky at some point, like
Sure, I'll take it.
yeah.
I'll take
Spider Idol, I guess.
Spider Idol, I guess. For the stuff that is standard items, like the potion of heroism, you can look that up in the.
I already did it, Josh.
You already did. Okay. All right.
We had talked about that earlier, the dragging and dropping it, and I just did it.
It doesn't work when you have it in a separate window.
Yeah, I don't though, so it works for me. Okay, so we still have the playing card.
I'll put that in mine.
So it's a playing card with the symbol of Black Spider on the back. Cool, that was all of it.
And you guys left last staff. Well, his body anyway, his unclothed body in the dressing armor, right?
Yeah.
Be glad we didn't do anything to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it could
No doubt.
could have gotten a lot worse.
Hey, I would do that, but my barbarian is much more gentle than I am.
It's classier. He's classier. He's a classy guy. That's cool. Yeah, I kind of hang tight and dig up whatever grub and ale they have in this place left, and then now I'm ready to.
Fully stocked kitchen.
Yep. So sit here and chow down, and like, what do you guys think? Should we head off and meet with Homeboy? Because they use that lingo in this world.
I'm just thinking what else we could do.
There's always the cavern we could go back to.
I think we want to rest before we do that.
Yeah, I just want like 100 more XP.
Yeah, that's true. The only other thing that we have to do is the task from Gariel.
What was that again?
Something, and now we're gonna do it.
I'm saying that's the only other thing that we know where it is.
Talk to Sildar.
Task from Gariel.
Ask around about.
No. Hey, we get it. Let's- Let's go please your girlfriend.
Well, I didn't say it was a group activity.
She's the one that implied it. Yeah, I'm actually down to go do that. Her quest. That sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, it gives us something to do. Yeah.
I'm realizing now in my notes for the cavern that I put that two of them were taken to that cavern, and we only rescued one of them.
Yeah, that's why.
Sildar, he said
Oh, that's right. So there were two of them there, and then the second one. Yeah, gotcha.
yeah, Contra got put away.
Okay. So we'll go back to the cavern when we're like level 20. Okay, so what do we? Let's take out that amulet. Let's take a look and see what we got to do.
We have to take it to the Agatha. Right? So we have a mission. Mansion named Agatha lives in the forest. Question answered about a spell book. Bring Agatha a gift, which we have the jewel of comb. Belong to a legendary named Boge Gentle. And she'll give us three potions of healing. We did it. And my undying infection.
Ah, well.
Okay, so we'll take the healing potions and you get the undying.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
room and board.
At what cost?
I don't know. She might kill me in the middle of the night.
How long would that take, Josh?
Let's see. So, are you guys riding or walking?
Yeah, we have our horses, right? From oh, did we bring our horses back? I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah,
Just gonna.
we'll hop on our new horses.
All right. Let me check the map here.
The innkeeper has told us that we can eat and sleep there for free as well.
All right. So, Gariel told you that Agatha's lair is up by Coneyberry, which is kind of a ruin, which you should be able to see on the map. So
Oh, geez, yeah.
that's 11. So it's a pretty good. It's about 55 miles ish.
That took me 3 or 4 days.
While walking, it'd be 3 or 4 days on horseback. Not horseback. Probably gonna average like at least 10 miles an hour. So 10 miles an hour, 55 miles. Say about 6 hours.
So it's gonna be night by the time we get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want to do it?
Yeah. Do we want to take like a 5 minute break real quick?
Yeah. Fire break.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll be right back. back. And you're unmuted now.
That's what you think.
All right. You guys are an adventurous bunch.
Got
Took
things
out-
to do.
Took out an entire entire fort full of baddies. On
Well,
to
you know.
find Agatha. All right, so we pick up, and you guys just want to head out straight. You don't want to like stop and do anything or anything.
Is Anthony back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything. I mean, actually, let me stop by the store and sell some of the stuff I got on me.
Yeah, go for it. Which store are you going to? The Barthens?
Yeah,
Or the-
whichever I would get more for. I guess it doesn't really matter. Because I've got this pearl on me. I guess I'm done with the metal puzzle pieces. I've got a wolf pelt, some stuff to. Yeah, let me.
The puzzle pieces are embedded in the locks, like right
Yeah.
now. So
Rid of
they're
those now.
kind of like magically, connected.
Yeah, I'm gonna. How much do I get for the pearls? You said it was like 100 gold.
There you go. Just one pearl.
Yeah, that's what you normally get. So, all right. So you head over to Barthens, and he greets you, and you offer him the pearl. And he tells you, yeah, he'll give you normal value for it. So, is that
Cool.
the only thing, or do you want to add anything else to your offer that you're going to offer to him?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I need to look and figure out what this platinum signet ring is. So, yeah, that's it for now.
I mean, you can offer it to him if you want to try to sell it, but
It's up to you. Be useful.
Is it something I need to identify though? And like,
well, you guys cast detect magic, right? Like earlier. So yeah, you didn't. It wasn't
okay,
magical.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I'll sell that to him then too.
All right. He offers you 40 gold pieces for that one.
Perfect.
All right. So 140 total. And he tells you he can if you have more stuff to trade, do it, but he can't. He doesn't have enough capital to do like a whole lot more at the moment because that's pretty rich for his blood. He has some more.
I will offer him the 5 carnelians.
Okay. Check on that real quick.
It's 10 GP each.
Okay. So yeah, he'll give you the 10 gold pieces for those.
Okay. Well, the each.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Question about the staff of defense. Does it have, like attack damage, like bludgeoning, like my core staff?
Yeah. It should have added a attack. Well,
It just has 0.
okay. Let me check. I'm assuming the stats are like a typical quarterstaff if it comes to actual melee.
That's why.
Let's see.
To clean up, I figure I can get rid of my quarters. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't actually say. Magical items are kind of weird in the DM's guide. Like they don't give you all the normal stats. It's like a melee weapon or something, but it's a staff. It's glass, but it's strong as oak. So I'm gonna say you can just use it in place of your normal quarterstaff and do the normal melee, the
right.
same way. But it doesn't add anything additional to your melee attacks.
All right, I can just alter. I can edit it to have the damage type and stuff.
Cool.
Does the guy that we're at right now want my parry dots?
Yeah. I think Did I put the value on there? He'll give you normal value for it.
You did, but here, so 15 gold pieces each.
All right. Yeah, so he'll take those from you. Yep, he can do that.
I have this nice waterproof bag. Very, very nice. Very waterproof.
Very well.
Oh,
He takes it and looks at it a little bit and kind of shrugs his shoulders. He's like, "Well, I can always use an extra bag. I'll give you a silver for it, I guess."
Winning.
All right. Clearing out the inventory, huh?
Yeah, I want to go by the coster too before we leave.
All right.
Yeah, that.
Go visit Linene. All right, you guys done here?
Ferone, you stay outside.
Ah, yeah,
yeah, we're done.
zero.
All right, you guys head over. Just flip us back to the map here real quick. All right, you guys head over to the coster. See Linene in there. She greets you guys, and what can I do for you?
I would like you to take a look at this sword that I found.
All right, and let me check which one that was again.
Talon.
Oh, Talon, yeah. Well, I already gave you the stats for it. Are you trying to sell it, or?
Maybe.
Okay. She says, "Oh wow, this is a very valuable sword. Would you like to get rid of it?"
I'm considering. It depends on what the price is.
All right. Let's see here. Let me check something.
Hey. It's working.
She says, "Is this a magical item?"
I believe so, yes.
Well, she kind of looks at it a little bit and is like, "Well, I don't know if I have a use for this specifically, but you may be able to. Sildar may know a buyer for something like this."
Good to know.
I can offer you. Let's see. Just checking prices here. She says, "I'll give you a little extra. I'll give you 60 gold pieces for it."
I think I'll check with Sildar.
All right. Suit yourself.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do here, so I'm good to go.
All right.
Let me look back at our notes to see if there's anything I want to buy here.
Yeah, I put. There's also adventuring gear that I added for you guys. That's what's at Barthen's, basically. So if there's anything else you want from that, you can grab it from Barthen.
I want to see if she wants
journal.
My regular quarterstaff that I had to begin with.
She wants to buy it.
Yeah.
She says, "Sure. I can always use more weapons. I'll give you 2 silver pieces for it."
It's good to me.
All right.
Yeah, and I'll do the
Takes the
same.
staff.
Same with my dagger, my regular dagger, since I've got the venom one now.
Says, "Y'all are unloading, huh?"
Oh, you know, just killing and stealing. All in a day's work. So,
All right. So yeah,
much-
she'll give you market value for those. What would you say you were getting rid of?
the dagger.
All right. 2 gold pieces for that.
Should be worth. Oh.
Hello?
John,
hear me?
Your staff was a piece of shit, John.
Eh,
That's what we
Anytime.
learned. We just learned that your staff is a piece of shit.
Did you get the 2 gold pieces, Ryan?
There it is.
yeah, yeah.
That was very delayed.
Cool. Hey, very nice.
Cool. Got my stuff working.
Awesome. All right. Anything else I can do for you?
No, that's it for
I'm
me.
good.
I'm good.
All right. Well, come back anytime.
Oh, we will.
All right. You guys are heading out?
Yep.
All right. On to the Tribor Trail. With your newly acquired monies and hundreds of pounds on all of your backs. Your poor horses lug your carcasses out of Phandelver and onto the Tribor Trail. You start your journey early afternoon, about 3 o'clock, we'll say, and you start making your way down the trail. The trail is pretty kind of. There's a lot of rolling hills and sparsely wooded sort of plains. You see kind of the Sword Mountains to the south, and you see the giant forest of Neverwinter Wood up to the north. You know that there was kind of a old trail that ran from the distant town of Tribor to the east, and that's kind of where the trail gets its name. So the trail kind of goes through the abandoned village of Coneyberry. But as you're cruising along the trail, you ride along on your horses kind of at a steady gait. You don't see anything for a while. After a while, it starts to rain a little bit. Pull up your cloaks and kind of keep riding. And eventually, you kind of come across a little portion of the trail, and you see ahead of you. Let's see what you see ahead of you. Let's see. You see ahead of you a group of kind of hobgoblins marching on the trail. Looks like there are. Let's see. Looks like there are 3 of them, and they're kind of just marching along. Look like they're headed in some direction. Kind of, the same way you guys are traveling on the trail, but they're just kind of marching along, minding their own business. And you guys are sort of riding up behind them, but you're on horseback, so you can see them from a distance. And it doesn't look like they've really noticed you yet.
Wait, did Jinzy's goblin friend stay at the bar, or is he with us?
I'll say that's up to you guys. Did you want to take him with you or leave him behind?
He's with us always.
All right, so he's riding sidecar with you, Jinsey, spooning on the horse with you.
Yes. It's a small spoon now.
So you guys gallop along.
They
And
both
so
have
you
their shirts off.
your hair is like flapping in the breeze and like hitting him. What do you guys want to do when you see the hobgoblins?
I don't know, Fron, what'd you have in mind?
No, I was curious because if
Oh, I got you.
they had,
And they were marching towards Agatha's lair.
Not towards the lair. You know that Coneyberry is kind of the ruin of Coneyberry is along the trail, but they're just marching along the trail. I mean, they could really be going anywhere. There's lots of stuff to kind of the east, like foothills and sort of low mountains before you get to the Sword Mountains. So they might be heading off somewhere there, or you really have no idea.
And how many are there?
There are 3.
Yeah,
I didn't know they'd be instantly hostile to us. That's why I asked.
Oh, yeah, no, I kind of want to slow down and just kind of keep an eye on them for a second and see where they go. Stealthily.
On our horses.
All right. So as you guys approach, you're approaching stealthily, you said?
Yeah, like slowly.
On your horses?
Yeah.
I know.
Just,
Okay.
just at a slower pace from a distance to see what they do.
Okay. So you're not like trying to sneak up on them, you're just riding more slowly.
Right.
Why casual?
All right. So as you guys get about, I don't know, maybe 100 yards away, kind of behind them, they turn and, they hear your horses kind of clip-clops coming on behind them. And they turn around, sorry, and they see you, and, they kind of stop. Like, that's them! Let's get them! And they start coming at you.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're on horses, so can we trample them?
Yeah, you can try. There's actually rules for horseback stuff. I have to look it up. Let's see.
A lot faster.
All right, so what do you want to do? You want to try to like fight them on horseback?
To start with, yeah.
All right. Let me do a quick check here. Da, 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 da.
Instead, you just
While
get
you're
the improved
mounted, you
move
have
speed
two
of the
options.
mount.
You can either control the mount or allow it to act independently. You can only control a mount if it's been trained, of course. An independent mount means it retains place in the initiative order. Bearing a rider puts no restrictions on the actions the mount can take. Okay.
It says TLDR move speed.
Yeah, it seems pretty much like what it is. Okay. So, let me put some stuff on here. Give me a second. Where you guys at? All right, can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Also. Right.
That's some pretty maps you got there.
Yeah. All right,
Did you
let me
make that
move
yourself?
He's
wish.
he's a map daddy.
All right.
My maps. And I can't do that voice anymore.
All right, so you guys are charging up. Go ahead and roll initiative. Since we're gonna.
Select your
I mean,
characters first.
unless you want to try anything before, but they're already charging you at this point, so.
Yeah, I mean, if they're already charging, I'd like to just like kind of charge over and trample them.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
like
fine.
knock them prone or
Sorry,
something.
Hobgoblins, we don't take Discover.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. All right, pull up the hobgoblin. Goblin. Right.
I'm gonna make them into sub.
Sob goblins. Cool. All right. First hobgoblin's up. He starts charging you. He's gonna. Let's see. He's gonna go 30 feet. Let me see what he has. If he has a ranged weapon. Oh, he does have a longbow. All right. He's gonna shoot at you instead. Let's see. He's gonna shoot at you, Jinzi.
Always go for the gnome. It's no
He gets
fair.
a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right. Arrow whizzes over the side of you as you're kind of moving pretty fast on your horse. All right. Next hobgoblin goes. He's going to fire an arrow at Ortir. He gets a 10 to hit as well, which I'm assuming misses.
Hit miss.
All right. Ferran, you're up. What do you want to do? Oh, I can't hear you, buddy.
I'm mumbling. Fine.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, actually, no. I'm gonna do our. Second hit. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost. Which ones went, or do I know?
What do you mean? Which one's which?
Like, which ones already have taken their turns?
Let's see. That would be. I think it was this guy. The guy on top has taken his turn, and the guy on the bottom. The guy in the middle has not.
If you hover over them on the turn order thing, it'll show you.
Yeah.
It'll highlight.
That's nice.
That's good. I didn't realize it did that for you guys too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll attack the guy in the back with a Ray of Frost.
Okay, what's the range on that? Is it 60?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go for it. All right. Yep. So you're riding on horseback, and it's a little hard to cast on horseback, so the bolt goes wild, or wide. I mean. All right. Do you want to move at all or anything?
Nah, just chill here.
All right, you pull your horse up. Jinzi.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the top one and try to run his ass over.
Okay. Let's see. So you're gonna. I think horse movement speed is. Is it 40? Let me look it up real quick. Mount. I feel like it's either 40 or 60.
Speed is 60.
Riding horse. Here we go. Okay. All right. So you can. I think you can hit him without even taking it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make. So we're gonna do like a roll off basically to determine if he dodges you or not.
Sure.
So he's gonna roll dex, and let's see. For you, I'm gonna say it's also dex because you're sort of controlling the horse's direction with your hands, and so you're kind of like watching where he's going and then trying to like steer the horse into him.
Okay.
So both you can roll dex, and I'll compare it to his dex. All right, he got an 11.
All
All right. So we're gonna say, since you got a crit, wow, you rolled a crit and a critical miss. Since you got the critical hit, your horse goes charging down, and the hobgoblin he's like dancing, trying to figure out which way you're gonna go, and like he doesn't get out of the way in time. Just like full on body slam him with the horse, and like crush him as you're like running over him. Horse. So he's gonna take 1d12 bludgeoning damage. Let's see what that is. I'm gonna roll. All right, he takes 10 bludgeoning damage. So he is basically like you've crushed him into the dirt. Like I mean, there's like horse stepped on his head. Like he's like bleeding. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
All right, cool. So that was my action, and so I guess does my cunning still apply on the mount because that's another dash for my bonus action.
I mean, it takes an action to dismount. I'm gonna say.
Right.
So
I don't want to dismount. I just want to like kind of like ride off and kind of end up here kind of thing, right? Since I was.
So you can just use a dash action to move additional movement on your horse.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
And so the way I'm going to do it also is like if he would have dodged you, I'm going to give attack of opportunity on you, like as he tries to swipe at you, like as you're passing him on the horse. So if you guys want to do horseback attacks, that's the way we'll play it.
Okay. Yeah. So I like you said, I rode right over, trample him, do my worst, and then I kind of since the direction I'm going, I kind of veer off and end up kind of up the road here a little bit and turn around. So I'm facing the group again.
All right, very nice. Oratir, you are up.
I'm gonna attack the darkness.
Do it.
So I'm gonna charge at this guy on the horse.
All right, go for it.
And I'm gonna, ride past him and attack on my way.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can reach him in one go. So go ahead and roll dex.
It's the dex check.
Yeah. For steering the horse. All right. You run your horse towards him, and he tries to jump out of the way, but as being like the horse hits one of his legs, and he kind of goes spinning off in like a circle and like face plants in the ground. He's gonna take 1d bludgeoning damage. So he takes a little bit of damage, but is able to get up and kind of shake himself off, and stares at you as you ride away.
Okay.
Did you want to? I mean, I'm assuming you want to bludgeon him with the horse, or did you want to attack him on horseback with your weapon?
Attack him on horseback.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was making the wrong assumption. In that case, go ahead and so we'll say you did hit him, and go ahead and roll for a normal attack then, since we did the dex thing, and you can just roll damage. Oh damn! All right, well, how do you want to finish him off?
So as I just
candlelight.
I just sweep my axe towards his head, and his flinching back makes me hit his neck, and I just take his head off.
Head spins around in the air and flops to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right, very nice.
And his neck just shoots out blood as he falls down slowly.
All right.
Very anime.
Very nice. All right. Let's see who's left here. Guy. All right, the middle hobgoblin's up next. He's seeing his buddies kind of get mowed down here. He sees Ferron in the back. He's gonna take a longbow shot at you. Let me see how far that is.
Come at me, bro.
All right. Yeah. Do. And he gets a 7 to hit. Wow, these rolls are just stellar. These guys are not well versed in fighting people on horseback.
Resistance is useless.
Arrow whizzes over your head. All right.
It just makes it better for us.
The guy on top that Jinzi half murdered is starts taking off towards this crest over here. Oops. Let's see how far he can go here. And that's like difficult terrain, so he's gonna make it to about here. He starts climbing up this ledge over here to try to get away. All right, Ferron, you're up.
Everyone's gonna blast him.
Yeah, I was like, I guess am I able to see him and attack him?
Yeah, he's kind of on the ledge there. He's not obscured.
Dude, let's shoot a fireball at that guy.
Do it.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. It's not hit, unfortunately.
Oh.
That
Fireball goes wide. All right. Anything else you want to do? Still have movement.
I can go 60 feet.
Yeah. You can try to
So,
bludgeon that guy if you want.
I'm gonna trample this guy.
Go for it. Roll your dex check.
There.
All right. Man. What's up with these dice? Jesus. I haven't rolled over 10 yet, you guys. Jesus Christ. These guys are actually supposed to be pretty tough. All right. So you slam into him, and I'm going to do 1d4 bludgeoning damage to him. All right. He takes a little bit of damage, shakes himself off, gets back up. All right.
That's all I can do.
Cool. Jinzi.
All right, let's see here. I'm still on my horse. And 60 feet. Wow, so I should be able to make it up to him. Give him terrain.
Yeah, I'm going to say, let's see. I don't think your horse is going to be able to climb this super easily, so let me see how far you are. Let's see. If you go around, though, I'll let you make, like, if you go over this more shallow part on the right, yeah, you can make it.
Okay.
And I'll let you can go the full 60 at that point.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna come up here. And I end up, man, yeah, right in front of him. So I
You can take a
up,
swing at him.
yeah.
once
So
you're that close.
I move up, and I basically, like, as he's running up, I go around and I cut him off.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack him. Unfortunately, I don't get sneak attack. So yeah, where's my black spider?
Your black
Spider
spider.
playing card. You throw the card at him.
Where?
Paper cut! Paper cut! Paper cut!
I know, right? Wait,
We got twisted fate here, guys.
where did my my dagger of venom go?
I don't know.
Tell it.
No, I sold my regular dagger, not my.
Troop took it.
Droop's there, like, playing with it behind your back. Is
What you looking for, master?
All right, there we go.
You're back.
All right. As you kind of ride by on your horse, the hobgoblin just easily deflects your hit with his heavy duty chainmail armor. So no hit. All right, Oratir, you're out. Or anything else you want to do?
Let's see. I've got my my bonus action. So do my move, my attack. I'm going to kind of block him off. You know, kind of move back a little bit and kind of use my dash.
You don't have
back.
any. You don't have any movement left.
I'll have a dash for my cunning action.
Oh, that's dash is one of the things you can do with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to back up a couple spots just to kind of,
Okay.
you know, separate myself and keep him from running forward anymore.
He is going to try to take an attack of opportunity on you if you do that.
Okay.
All right. So he's going to swing his sword at you as you kind of head out, and he gets an 11 to hit. Telling you, man. Whoosh! You kind of just dash away on your horse and nothing but air. All right, Ortier's up.
I'm gonna attack this guy right here.
All right. That hits.
I think I hit him.
I think you hit him. Actually, it's pretty close. They have like really good armor. All right. Let's see. So, as you're riding up on the horse, great action. You know, it kind of like dents his chainmail chest armor, knocks. And he lands on his feet, but not looking so hot. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna billow my cape.
Nice. You billow your cape as ride by him. Go ahead and make a check with advantage.
Oh, what check?
Intimidation with advantage.
Okay.
Oh no. All right. So as you billow your cape, what are you doing? just kind of brandishes his sword, but doesn't really back off. All right. Now it's his turn. He takes a swing at you.
But I looked really cool.
You did look really cool. All right. He takes a two-handed swing at you and gets a 12.
That doesn't hit.
All right. He swipes at you and you deflect it with your arm as he's kind of reaching from the ground. It's kind of hard to reach you.
I deflect it with my cape.
Nice. He's gonna try to dash actually. So you can take an attack of opportunity on him, but he's gonna try to dash to his buddy.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for that, and that misses.
I get an advantage on him, don't I?
Oh yeah, you guys are across from each other. Yeah, that hits then, just barely. Man, good call. All right. So as he's running away,
Attack of opportunity as well.
yeah, technically you would, but you don't really need it because Oratir's about to destroy him.
Obliteration.
Your cape swirls about you. As he turns to run, you just bury your axe like in his back, and it like severs right through his armor and just kind of embeds there. He goes down
No one
like
talks about my cape like that.
he goes down with the axe in his back, and yeah, you kind of ride over, like pull it out of his back. The edge is like covered in blood. He is a goner. Very nice. Well, you dispatched two of those guys very quickly. All right, next guy, the last hobgoblin that still has hanging on by a thread. He's gonna try to dash. Let's see. He's getting the fuck out. All right. We're going to just make him dash to the edge of the map because he can't go any further. What's this invisible barrier? All right.
He's like
you're
a
up.
mime.
Are we trying to capture this guy to figure out why in the world he knew who we were and what something like that?
Yeah, that was kind of my thing.
All right.
So if you want to hit him with something, you can try to disable him. You can't do that with like a fireball spell or anything like that, but you have to hit him with like the pommel of your weapon or something. Or if you have utility spell or something you want to use to try to hold him or something.
Yeah, my mage hand can only hold 10 pounds.
Yeah, mage hand's not really for that kind of thing.
You can grab his
don't have
ankle
it.
and trip him.
I can run up and hit him with the back of my dagger. Or I
Okay.
could bludgeon him with my staff.
Let's see how far he
That's
is. You can get there in 60, so you can get there and take a swing at him.
Yeah. Gotta move over to him. Yeah, I actually use my staff. I'll do the two-handed staff.
Cool. Go for it. Oh man, damn, critical hit. Wham, so your expert aim as you ride by and you just whack him like right in the back of that. He just goes down like a sack of potatoes. So he is currently knocked out. Very nice. You have dispatched of the hobgoblins.
Good go.
Alright.
Good job, guys.
Oops.
I definitely didn't kill most of them.
All right. So,
I want to
what
search.
do you guys
them.
want to do? All right.
Why this guy's unconscious?
You keep what you kill.
So you search their pockets. You find 11 gold, 32 silver, and 57 copper.
I'll just take 3 gold.
You said 57 copper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll take 3 gold and 16 silver, and I'll take the copper. So, John, you get 4 gold and 16 silver.
Yeah.
That's all we
So-
find on you?
That's all you find on him.
Okay.
Drag this guy over here. God.
Yeah.
Or you can explore it. That's fine.
We'll put him back in the middle of the road here. You guys kind of gather together. All right.
Goobo gobble, goobo gobble.
You guys gonna wake him up, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I walk over to him. I hop off my horse, walk over to him, and slap him across the face. You know, just like a quick little like, wake up.
All right. So he wakes up suddenly, and he's still in pretty rough shape. He was the guy that got trampled. All right. So he looks at you and just gives you the evil eye.
And so I, with my dagger in intimidating fashion, as I always do, I kind of just holding it there in my hand as I ask him, "How did you know who we were?"
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
I'm about as
All right.
intimidating as a bag of kittens.
So he looks at the dagger and then looks back at you and spits in your face.
What? All right, let me
No
get
one-
back on my horse.
No one spits on the gnome but me.
I'll walk up.
I want to do an intimidation check.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, go for
Roll. See if it was a critical spit.
Critical spit. Goes like into your mouth.
Yeah.
All right, so Oratir comes up,
I build
grabs
my
him. You grab him by the collar and shake him, stare into his eyes, and he kind of cringes back, looking at you. Obviously, a lot more intimidating than the gnome. He says, "Well, we were sent here to capture you. Orders of Glassstaff."
Orders of Glassstaff, huh? Do you happen to recognize this?
He stares at the staff for a minute, and his eyes kind of wide. He's like, and then he like starts shaking his head and just like, "Oh no."
Yeah, it's that bad.
Where were you ordered to bring us to?
Well, we were told that we must bring you to Cragmaw Castle, which is to the. Hold on, gotta look at the map. Just to the east in Neverwinter Wood. That's where that's where our base is.
How many of you?
Oh, many. many, many goblins, hobgoblins. Our leader is there also.
Would that be Black Spider?
He kind of looks at you. Black Spider? Don't know who you're talking about.
I want to slap him for intimidation.
You hit his left ass cheek. He's not intimidated.
Yeah, he's not intimidated by you, but
Aw.
Ortier can ask him if he wants. You guys already rolled, so you don't get to roll again.
That's fine. I could be even more intimidating though.
So says the god of the game.
That's right. So are you gonna wait? What were you asking him again, or Ortier? Were you gonna ask him that?
I wasn't like, what were you trying to ask, Ryan?
Oh, he said he didn't know who Black Spider was, so I just wanted to make sure
Oh,
he wasn't lying.
He seems pretty shook up at this point. Doesn't appear to be lying.
who is your boss?
He says, and hold on a second.
Who does number 2 work for? Swear to me.
Make sure I'm getting the names right here. Damn it, where is it? My boss is King Grawl. King Grawl the Bugbear leads us. We do have a prisoner there, a dwarf, in the castle, whom we were ordered to capture earlier.
Oh, cool.
Do you know the dwarf's name?
I believe his name is Gundren. So I've heard as they've been torturing him.
Oh, well, that settles that. So, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll this beautiful set of dice I have here, and we'll let that determine your fate. Ooh. Well, as the, yeah, so I basically roll the die, kind of like a two-face kind of thing, and, yeah, 24, I guess, means I kill him.
You're supposed to figure that out before you roll the dice.
Yeah. But no, that's the whole point of me rolling the dice.
You should have flipped a coin. Head you die, and head you die.
Yeah.
The secret is, no matter what number I roll, die.
Yeah.
All right.
I've just been like, well, I stabbed you 24 times now. Good luck.
Exactly.
Nice. So what are you going to do? You going to kill him?
Yeah, as I'm looking down at the dice, I roll the 24 and kind of like, I don't know, I say, well, that's unfortunate, and then just quickly, stick him in the neck with my dagger and pull it out and start walking away.
All right. He crumples. He's on his last breath anyway. And expires in the middle of the road.
Woo!
All right. Everybody gets
Or tier, full cavity search.
split 500 XP amongst the party.
Hollow.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry, not 500 XP. Hold on a second. Hold on. Said too much. Shit.
Said
Hobgoblins. All right.
If it's anything less
They
than 252,
are-
I'm going to hate you.
300 XP total. They're one half challenge. That's their challenge rating. So
Cool.
you each get 100.
Woo! You know what that means.
It's level up time. Nice.
Ah.
Usually at level 4 you get so if you haven't looked into feats yet, you can do that usually at level 4. So you can either take the standard ability upgrade, which is usually like 2 ability points for most classes that you can put in whatever abilities you want, or you can do a feat, which will give you some specific advantage, and as you go through the wizard, it'll show you what feats are optional.
Right.
You can only do certain feats with your class, like they'll obviously make sense for your class, but some of them won't make sense, and you can't generally do them. And it'll tell you the restrictions on the feat.
Cool.
Oh, good roll. That was nice.
Wait,
That HP
good roll for who?
for you. Hit
It was
points.
not a good roll for me.
Oh, it was a D12. Never mind.
D12. That's a
Thought
shitty.
it was a D6. My bad.
Sweet.
That was a good roll. D8. Right?
Out of a D8. That was a crit. I get 2, right? I'm just kidding.
That's how that works. Critical health. At the end, you end up with like 600 hit points, but like you're just like, I am a god.
Too late. All right, so I finally got 14 Constitution. Christ.
Very nice, very nice. It's a nice burning skeleton you got there.
Yeah, I was just trying to put a picture on Farone's exploits of the fiery
pretty nice.
arts.
I like that. I like that. I've actually thought about trying to find like background art for like some of the more specific locations, like places like where it would make more sense than like a map. That'd be kind of cool, but it's hard to find.
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot of art out there, but it's like hard to think specific to like what the scene's exactly supposed to look like.
Yeah. Man, I kind of like this is a hard choice. Like, increase my dex by 2 or get dual wielding.
Yeah, that is tough.
You can choose 2-weapon fighting, even when the one-handed melee weapons you are wielding aren't light. You can draw or stow 2 one-handed weapons when you would normally be able to draw or stow only 1. You gain +1 bonus to AC while you are wielding a separate melee weapon in each hand, which I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with dual wielder.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, you can use you can use like things that are bigger than short swords now.
Yeah.
With dual wield. You can use like, I don't know, 2 maces or something. I don't know, whatever you want. It's pretty cool.
After leveling, dex, that all looks fine.
Let's see
Cool.
here.
Love it.
So you can.
I'm a dual wielder.
Nice.
Yeah, you could use like you could do like dual flails. That would be amazing. Like nunchucks, like
Yeah.
balls on the end.
Yeah.
Spiky balls.
Here
That'd
I
be
go
amazing.
spiking again.
What's that?
Here I go spiking again.
Here
Yeah.
I go spiking again. You could use you can actually use 2 warhammers, like 2 full sitars. You can
That'd
do
be cool.
you can do regular swords and stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
Yeah, I'll look more into it after the session.
Right on.
I'm being nice and not taking Great Weapon Master feat.
Do what you want, buddy.
You know what Great Weapon Master does?
I assume it lets you use 2-handed weapons more efficiently or something.
Yeah, so
Let's see.
it has 2 things it lets you do. One, on your turn when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 points with 1, you can make 1 melee weapon attack as a bonus action. Or, before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage.
God damn. Oh, now that you mention that, I've seen somebody else use that in another game. Pretty cool. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, at higher levels it's really good, but right now it's not that great.
Yeah. Do you keep adding more like damage or something as the levels go up, or does it?
Oh no, the -5 penalty matters less at higher levels.
Oh, right, sure, that makes sense.
And don't forget to click the lock and you can delete shit.
Yep.
I always forget about that one.
All right, so you guys have learned the location of Cragmaw Castle at this point. The Hobgoblin kind of gave you enough info for you to find it. And I'm going to show it to you on the map here. Let's see. Info. All right, so you guys should be able to see the location now. And it's in the Neverwinter Wood, kind of west of you. And over here is where you guys found the hideout, which was like a spot. So it's kind of off a little bit. Not far from where you guys are now.
Nice. Very cool. Well, do we want to continue on to Agatha's? I feel like before we go to Cragmaw, we should probably do a long rest.
I mean, we just leveled up. But we need to do a long rest.
Oh, that's true, didn't we?
Does that bring everything back?
I don't think you get your hit points back.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the builder did for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the builder does that for you, but the builder's not smart enough to account for anything you lost. So
Oh,
just
so we're still at whatever.
yeah, you're still at whatever. I mean, you get your stuff, but you could just you'll just subtract whatever damage you had taken before if you remember, or just estimate. It's fine. It doesn't have to be exact.
I was down by 1. Cool.
Yeah, we should need to write a macro or something, like put your health in the chat once in a while or something. So we have like a history.
Okay, so
up?
what were we gonna do? Are we gonna do a long rest or what?
I was gonna say let's just continue on with Agatha's thing, since that's what we
Okay.
set out to do.
I'm fine with that.
All right. So after taking 15 minutes or so to do the battle on horseback, you made pretty quick work of that guy. Got your information. Disposed of his body on the side of the road and continued on horseback. Your horses are doing good. They seem pretty strong. They were good horses that you found at the Red Brands. Let's see here. So you continue on for the rest of the day. The light rain has kind of stopped. You don't really notice too much of interest as you're cruising along. You do see, again, sort of the foothills over here to the right. Let's see. And I'm going to move you along here. And it's getting to be dusk as you approach Coneyberry. And as you kind of enter the ruin, it's a kind of an old ruined town. You see a trail that Sister Gariel had told you about when she gave you the quest and said that that was kind of the direction to Agatha's lair, the trail to the right. So it's now pretty dark out. We'll say it's about, let's see, it's about 9 p.m. by the time you get there. And so the sun's pretty much set at this point. So you're going to proceed in?
How would we take a rest for the night?
Yeah, that's works for me.
Okay, you guys are going to camp at Coneyberry?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you set up camp, get your packs out, eat some dinner. Let's see. So the town is, it was sacked by barbarians years ago. Now lies in ruins. Let's see. Any other? Yeah, not really any other kind of big features in the town. So you can camp for the night and keep watch if you want. Does anyone want to keep watch overnight?
I will.
Okay, or you can take shifts. To get a full rest, you'll have to take shifts for each of you, except for Ron, who has that special 4-hour thing for elves.
Yeah. We'll take turns.
Okay.
We'll let Ferone have his 4 hours first.
All right.
Definitely needs that beauty sleep.
All right, so everybody roll perception for your shifts.
Oh gosh, I'm still in the edit.
Take your time, take your time. All
I don't know what's going on now. Just need...
What's
Yeah, I
that?
couldn't tell. I couldn't tell what was a good feat for me necessarily. So
Oh, okay.
there's a
Still
lot.
looking at stuff. Yeah, you can always finish that later. If you want. You don't have to level up at the moment.
Yeah, well, I tried to hit the cancel, but it didn't back me out, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
First, now I'm just gonna close this window and hope that things go fine.
Uh-oh.
All right. Go ahead and roll perception when you get a chance.
I've already rolled mine. I'm gonna have to go AFK for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, it's not even bringing up.
Oh God! Now you've done it.
Yeah, I probably have, because it was in the middle of whatever.
Let me.
Like I can open everybody else's, but I can't open my own.
Oh really? Oh. Okay. I can open yours. Did you want to
I'm
add?
refreshing right now, like the
Oh,
browser.
okay. Gotcha.
See what happens.
Okay. Yeah, it may just be the browser.
That's if it allows me to do that. Oh, here we go.
Does not compute.
All right, now it's loading. Maybe. Sort of. Okay. Yeah, and it still has my ability to... Oh, gosh, I went right back into the character mancer.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can just finish it out and that'll do the deed.
What's it doing?
I'm in the character mancer, so basically I have to finish this before I can roll.
Oh, gotcha.
It's loading everything. It's super slow right now.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I've had 20 arrows this whole game. And I've been using my bow a decent amount.
Have you?
Yeah, I've shot it quite a few times. Like that
Gotcha.
couple times at that eyeball thing we fought in the cave.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, most DMs I think I've seen just like assume you go pick the arrows up afterwards rather than tracking them. But there is actually a tracking feature in Roll20 which will like automatically
Start an exit.
subtract arrows when you shoot them.
no, that's nice.
But yeah. Oh Jesus. Oh God, my TV's possessed. TV just like came on by itself.
There we go. I exited. Finally. Okay, what am I doing?
brother's,
Perception?
my
Yeah.
brother just does
Roll
that.
perception.
Twinsies.
All right. All right. Let's see. I don't know if Anthony's back or not. I don't think will matter too much, but
I'm gonna definitely remember that 6 that I rolled though and use that for the XP.
all right. So, Oratir and Jinzi are passed out for the first shift. You guys have doused the fire at this point to kind of, make yourselves a little more concealed in the ruin. Farone, as you are sitting up and thinking of Sister Gariel in the night, you hear a large kind of animal moving around in the woods nearby. You look around. You don't see anything though, right away, and nothing comes out and like attacks you or anything. But you hear something moving around the woods out there, and then after a while, it just goes away. And that's the only thing that happens during the night. But it sounded like it might have been like a bear, something to that effect, based on what you could hear and how heavy it sounded.
Interesting.
All right. And so then you guys switch out shifts after 4 hours, or however long your shifts were. And let's see. I guess Jinzy's up next. Jinsy, were you going next? All right.
Yeah.
Jinsy sits up. Barely keeps his eyes open, and just kind of like sits there and starts nodding off. Wakes up with a start. Looks around. Nothing's changed. Starts nodding off again. Eventually wakes up from his like half slumber and realizes it's Orateur's shift. And you guys switch out. And I don't know if Anthony's back yet. But...
I don't think so.
Orateur hears some thundering in the distance as you see a storm kind of forming out a ways. No more sounds of the whatever animal it was that Pharaon had heard. And morning breaks not that long after. The uneventful night. Partially eventful night.
Yeah. Boring. I guess that's a good. I guess that's a good thing, though.
All right.
You think he fell in?
Perhaps. Ready to take us to Waterdeep in a couple days?
Getting there. Trying to get used to like reading through the documentation and then figure out how that like translates into you know. It's like, because it you know, looking through the module, it says like, you know, do this, this, and that, and then when you get here, say this phrase kind of thing. But it's like there are some things that are kind of, I guess, just up to me to fill in between.
For sure.
Which is fine. So the way I'm kind of taking it at this point, it's like, you know, just make sure somehow at some point they hit this checkpoint.
Yes, that's
like
basically what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, like, but between there, kind of, you know, let them have fun, do what they want to do, kind of thing. So.
Yep. 100%.
So yeah, it's and I'm assuming for the modules that you install in Roll20, the battles and stuff are kind of preset for you.
Yeah, usually the enemies are preset for the battles that they have maps for. They don't always have battles or maps for battles though. Like some of the minor ones, like you have to set up yourself. So
Gotcha.
you want to check on that. Half the maps were probably used. I've created myself for this particular one.
Sure.
Like the tribe war encounter we just did, they didn't have a map for that.
Gotcha.
Same with the sleeping giant. Like that's my map. And same with the town square. That's my map.
Nice. Yeah, I like that's fine. I'm probably gonna create maps anyways because the ones that came with it, like they're fine, but they're a little boring, and I'd prefer something a little more sprucey. You know.
I like some of the ones you get on the Roll20 marketplace are really nice. Like there's a few really good kind of map makers, and they're pretty cheap. They're only a few bucks.
Yeah. On iPad, I found this Pro D&D app.
Nice.
That they made in Unity, and it's like basically a dungeon generator, and then you can go back and manually edit it and stuff. So.
Oh, that's cool. I should look into that.
Yeah, I haven't like looked too much into it. I get what you mean though by like, you know, would prefer it if they had like outdoor versus indoor, that kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of these are just like indoor dungeons.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Most of the ones on Roll20 are actually outdoor, which is kind of weird. I think it's hard because the indoor ones, you have to like, either make the scenario fit, the sort of indoor area,
Right.
or the other way around.
Yeah.
In which case you have to like modify the map somehow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been a little tricky trying to figure that out for this module. A couple of the maps I've had to like adjust a few things on the encounter to like make it work for the map, but it's
Right.
fine. That's half the fun anyway. Being the dungeon master is like customizing it, so it's like more what you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. Anthony!
Anthony.
Yeah, it was funny. I mean, Macintosh were talking about the potential app idea, and how cool it'd be like as a player if like, because it'd be 3D, you see your player standing there, but then you have like a spell bar when you say like, yeah, I cast a spell, you cast the spell at the bottom, kind of like in WoW, and it'll roll for you in chat, but then it'll actually like cast the spell and things like that, and kind of more acted out. Like that would be super cool.
Gotcha. Yeah, that would be awesome. Anthony said we could continue for a little bit if you want. Without him, I guess he's doing something.
Gotcha. Yeah, we can.
All right. So
continue on.
You guys wake up, clean up your camp, and start making your way up the trail to Agatha's reported location.
Cool.
And this is what you see. Also a custom map, by the way.
Ooh, I like it.
So you enter kind of a deeply wooded area. And, let's see here. Get up my notes. The forest kind of grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. You round a bend in the trail, and you see ahead of you in kind of a clearing, a screen made from the warped branches of trees standing close together, kind of woven into like a dome-like shelter. And it's kind of hidden in the shadows. There's a few other things that show signs of habitation in the area, but everything and doesn't look like it's been used physically in a long time. Inside the shelter, you see kind of a low doorway leading inside.
Okay, so kind of slowly proceed inside.
Yeah, you guys can move your tokens.
Man, if only there was a way we could detect magic.
Oh, what? Detect magic.
Okay, you're gonna cast detect magic?
Yeah.
All right. Are you ritual casting it or just casting it?
Ritual.
Okay, so you're gonna set up a ritual and do it right there in the.
Yeah.
All right, so you start setting up the ritual, and you feel as you start to go through your chants, the air growing colder, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air near the hovel. And a second. And you see the light take on the form of a female elf, and it looks like she almost just like grows out of the background and just kind of materializes in front of you. Her hair and her robes kind of wave in a spectral wind. You can tell that she might have been beautiful once, but now there's a hateful expression that twists her face. And she speaks to you and says, "Foolish mortals, what do you want here? Do you not know that it is death to seek me out?
say to her, "Are you Agatha? We've been seeking you."
So she kind of tilts her head and looks at you a little bit. And she kind of stops scowling a little bit. And she says, "Who are you that you know my name?"
My name is Farron. I've been sent by Sister Gariel. She believes that you might have some insights into a book that we have. It belonged to a legendary mage named Bogental. Uh, we we would greatly appreciate your help, and we bring a gift for you. And I pull out the jewel comb and show it.
So she looks at you for a moment and then floats over and reaches out with a spectral hand. And as she reaches to touch the comb, you kind of see the hand become like physical as it grabs it. And she pulls the comb back to her and kind of looks at it and looks at you again. And then you sort of see her smile with what looks like a cold amusement. "Very well. I know that you seek many things. Ask me one question and I will give you an answer, but only one."
I look over at Farone and I'm like, "This is your quest, buddy," and I pat him on the back a couple times, and then I kind of move backwards and back here with Ortier.
Yeah, so in my notes, all I have is need question answered about a spell book. She didn't tell me what the question was, or I didn't write it down.
All right, so you ask her about Bogental's spell book.
Yeah.
And she fades a little bit as she's thinking. She says, "Yes, I traded the book to a necromancer named Seamoth from the city of Ariabor over 100 years ago. I do not know what became of the book, but that is where it is."
After hearing that, I kind of lean forward, like, "Well, you look good for your age," and just kind of go back to trying not to piss her off.
So, yeah.
You just
What was
see
it?
you just see her spectral form kind of sort of shimmering but no response to that.
What was it? Trade book to Seamoth at what's town?
It's Iriabor, Iribor. And she said she gave it to this necromancer over 100 years ago. "Trouble me no more, mortals." And she, with that, she takes the comb and kind of looks at it and smiles a little bit and floats back to her hovel and fades into the woods. She's gone.
Well,
Well, that was fun. What do you say we leave?
okay.
You each get 70p
How much?
for 75 for parlaying with Agatha.
And I kind of want to investigate the area a little bit to see if we see anything else that is,
Sure.
useful.
As you start looking around, you hear a whisper in your head, and it says, "Begone, gnome. This is not your domain."
And with that, I promptly turn around, grab Ortier's hand, and
Skip off towards the sunrise.
Skip off towards the sunrise. Come on,
Good
Trooper.
choice. Good choice. That was a wise choice.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, guys.
Don't want to poke that bear.
All right. I'm sure Sister Gariel will be pleased.
Can
Very
you guys
nice.
finish this out without me?
Say what?
Can you guys finish this out without me?
Well,
Yeah, I
I mean,
think-
we kind of just finished it, so.
Okay.
Ferran did the wheeling and dealing.
Okay. Well, I kind of don't think I can finish this session out. So,
All right, buddy.
all right, guys. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good, man. We were close to wrapping up anyway, so.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Peace out.
Bye.
Later.
All right. The curse strikes again. Poor guy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So.
We could say you guys, if you guys want to like to town or something, or if you want to camp there, that's fine, and we can pick up next time.
Yeah, we can.
That's fine.
I guess head back to the other town.
You don't want to camp in the haunted woods? Come on.
We were told to leave. Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we can camp and do it. It'll be a long rest, right?
Yeah, you guys. Well, you just had a long rest overnight
that's why I
at the
was-
thing, so yeah, everybody can get their hit points back and stuff, and all your spell slots back.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I guess we just head back down to wherever we were and camp out again.
Cool. All right. Say you're making your way back to Phandelver.
Making my way down.
Making my way downtown. Yeah.
Walk in fast, go fuck yourself. That's like the best version of that.
Jesus.
Ever. You've never seen that?
I don't think so.
Oh man, I've got a link to send you.
Oh no. Good times.
Cool. Well, that was neat.
As you guys are starting to ride back as a last event, you do notice what looks like kind of the ruins of an old tower up this way.
Ah,
So you see kind of a ruin there that looks maybe interesting on your way back. You didn't
Yeah,
notice
yeah.
it on the way in. So note that for next time.
after Agatha.
I'll put a little marker on there.
Let's see.
Tower.
Let's see. Oh, I make a circle. That's not a circle. Dang nabbit. Is it Alt? Ah, it's Alt. Alright. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just do. No! I think I moved the whole map. God, what have I done? Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, guys, well, GG. You guys, clean house this time around.
Cool. Yeah, I was, I'm still like wanting to go back to Kragma Hideout and
Yeah.
finish tearing that place apart.
Yep.
We're gonna like get to the final boss and wipe. And it turns out, yay, you actually needed something out of that chest from the hideout. And,
Actually, you guys did good taking glass staff down. I think pretty much saved your asses there because those bugbears
Yeah.
would have messed you up.
yeah.
I mean, you probably would have made it with Sister Gariel there, but it would have been close.
Yeah, I mean, we basically like two-shot the asshole. So I mean.
And that battle went a lot faster than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was,
Ortier, he rolled like a crit on athletics check to tackle glass staff. That's the only reason.
Yeah. I've still got his clothes.
Yep.
I could pose as him.
But well, I was gonna say like you. Yeah, like you could dress up as him and potentially infiltrate.
Yeah.
And if it's a robe, I'm a gnome. I can hide under your dress and like just walk around through.
Do
woods.
it. Do
Yeah.
it.
And then
Yeah, if
we'll
you
just
guys-
have Ortier as a quote unquote prisoner.
If you guys would have gone in, you know, the room with the rat familiar, if you had like kept going in there in glass staff's quarters, you wouldn't have caught him. Like
Yeah.
he would have made his exit, and you guys would have even known he had been there.
Oh
So
man.
it's kind of interesting that you guys were out in the hallway and just out.
Happy.
It's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun as a DM to kind of just like, because it's like, oh, they're actually out in the hallway and he's gonna exit this way. So like they're gonna see him as he's trying to get out, and like kind of it organically
yeah.
evolves in the moment. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that was a fortuitous
Yay,
happening. Otherwise,
storytelling.
he may have shown up later in the campaign if you had taken him.
Well, now he's dead and we have a staff. So that's cool.
That's cool.
No, ooh, what was that? Huh. You, oh, look at him over there getting all ferocious. What are you girls doing? Come here. Come. Well, hello. Oh, let's, ow. What are you girls doing?
Did you? So you watched that chase scene I linked you the other day? That was pretty.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome.
That was good. That was one of the better ones I've seen. I mean, I've been watching some other. Dude, it was hilarious. Like the way the rolls went and stuff. Like the things they tried was like so ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, it was just funny because they were like the 5Ds of dodgeball, like, back and
Yeah.
forth. And
Yeah.
then meanwhile, like other dude was trying to like deceive them and got stuck
I
in a
know.
bubble, and so it was just like there was stuff happening all over the place. And just like the way like Mercer just keeps up with all that, it's
I know.
That's
It's
pretty
phenomenal.
wild. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm excited to introduce some mechanics like that.
Yeah.
Like how would you do? I guess rock paper scissors with somebody. I was thinking about that the other day. I imagine you just, it's 1, 2, or 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't
Yeah.
have
What do you mean? Like for the you talking about for a chase scene?
no, for like just like if you want to roll like do a rock paper game of rock paper scissors. Like
Oh, you
pretty
mean
sure
like the
they-
characters playing it? I mean,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
roll a 1d3 on roll 20. Like you can just type that in and it'll roll for you.
yeah, and then like 1 beats a 2, 2, 3, and 3 and 1 kind of thing,
Yeah.
and vice versa. Oh, look at this
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
there you
actually a Dungeon and Dragons rock paper wizard.
Huh.
That's cool. Yeah, it'd just be fun to have like little mini games and things like that like queued up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I will be right back.
Cool, man.
Alright, let's see here. Let's go to chat. Oh, you know what? I don't have my camera up on this screen. So I'm going to just have to do this right here. And transition. There we go. Cool. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. That's it for tonight, and we may be on between now and Saturday or Friday, but if not, probably a week from today. So until then, have a good weekend. Don't forget to follow, stick around for our next session, and we will see you later.